Hello friends, welcome to the second part of chapter 3, History, Standard 10th, chapter number 3, Applied History, part 2. This chapter is definitely going to be a visual treat for all of you. By far we have learned what is applied history and research in various fields, applied history in our present. And this part we are learning management of cultural and natural heritage. Cultural heritage. It is in the form of human creation. It is of two types, tangible and intangible. Tangible, which we can feel and touch. This type of cultural heritage includes ancient sites, buildings, artifacts, manuscripts, sculptures and paintings. Intangible. Intangible, which we can only feel but cannot touch. This type of cultural heritage includes the following things: oral traditions and their language, traditional knowledge, social customs and rituals of celebrating festivals, styles of performing arts, certain traditional skills, communities, group who represent such tradition, customs and skills. The tangible, which we can touch, and the intangible, which we can only feel. Natural heritage. The concept of natural heritage gives importance to the thought of biodiversity. It includes the flora and the fauna, ecology of geomorphic characteristics, which is crucial for sustaining the flora and fauna of a particular region. It is essential for the benefit of future generations to preserve our heritage, and so UNESCO, a global organization, has taken this as a goal. UNESCO has announced some directives with the objective of promoting the cultural and natural heritage of the world. On the basis of those directives, a list of sites and traditions are declared as World Heritage. The list of UNESCO's World Heritage now includes Western Ghats of Maharashtra, the Khas Plateau in the district of Satara. This is also a part of Western Ghats. At a glance, the Indian traditions declared as oral and intangible heritage. Kutiyatam Sanskrit Theatre, Kerala, 2001, it was declared as a World Heritage Site. 2003, the tradition of Vedic chanting. 2005, Ram Lila. 2009, Raman, a religious festival. 2010, Kalbelia. 2010, Chow Dance. 2010, Mudiyat, a ritual theatre of Kerala. 2012, Buddhist chanting of Ladakh recitation of sacred Buddhist texts in the Trans-Himalayan Ladakh region, Jammu and Kashmir. 2013, Sankirtana, ritual singing, drumming and dancing of Manipur. 2014, traditional craft of making utensils of brass and copper among the Thateras of Jandiala Guru, Punjab. World Cultural Heritage Sites of India. 1983, the Agra Fort. 1983, Ajanta Caves. 1983, Verul or Ellora Caves. 1983, the beautiful Taj Mahal. 1984, group of monuments at Mahabalipuram. 1984, Sun Temple at Konark. 1986, churches and convents of Goa. 1986, Fatehpur Sikri, a city built by Akbar. 1986, group of monuments at Hampi. 1986, Khajuraho group of monuments. 1987 Elephanta Caves. 1987 Great Living Chola Temples. 2004 Gangaikondpurapuram, Brihadishwar and Airaviteshwar Temple at Darsuram. 1987 Group of Monuments at Patadakal. 1989 Buddhist Monuments at Sanchi. 1993 Humayun Tomb, Delhi. 1993 Qutub Minar and its monument. 1999 Mountain Railways of India, Darjeeling Himalayan Railways, Nilgiri Mountain Railways, the Kalka Shimla Railway. 2002 Mahabodhi Temple Complex at Bodh Gaya, Rock Shelters of Bhimbetka, Champaner Pavagadh Archaeological Park. 2004 Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj Terminus, Mumbai. 2007 Red Fort Complex, Delhi. 2010 the Jantar Mantar, Delhi. Hill Forts of Rajasthan. 2014 Rani Ki Vav, the Queen's Stepwell at Patan. 2016 Archaeological Site of Nalanda Mahavira, Nalanda University at Bihar. 2016 the Capitol Complex at Chandigarh. 2017 Ahmedabad, the historical city. World Natural Heritage Sites: Kaziranga National Park, Keoladeo National Park, Manas Wildlife Sanctuary, Sundarban National Park, Nanda Devi and Valley of Flowers 1988, 2005 National Parks, 2012 Western Ghats, 2014 Great Himalayan National Park Conservation Area. Mixed, the Kanchenjunga National Park. These were all our World Heritage Sites declared by UNESCO. The work of conservation and preservation of cultural and natural heritage requires participation of experts from various fields. They need to be duly aware of the cultural, social, and political histories of the heritage site. Principles of applied history are useful in creating the awareness among them. Thus, the operations necessary for the conservation, preservation, and development of the heritage can be handled without causing any change in its original state. The local social structure and psychology of the local people, challenges faced by them in the present situations, and the expectations can be surveyed in detail. Due to precautions can be taken to avoid hurting sentiments of the local people while completing the projects of conservation, preservation, and development of a heritage site. Participation of the local people in the project can be facilitated. Systematic plan can be designed to employ the local skills in a creative way and create better opportunities of livelihood. What are the professional fields, opportunities available? Affiliated professional fields, knowledge of history can be supportive in the decision making with respect to legal provisions and public policies in the following fields. A historian is required in museums and archives, preservation and conservation of historical sites, tourism and hospitality, entertainment, and mass media. The earliest museum, that was in 6th century BCE, in the world was discovered at the excavation at the city of Ur in Mesopotamia. The excavations were conducted by Sir Leonard Woolley. This museum was built by the Princess of Mesopotamia. Her name was Enigoldi. She herself was the curator of the museum. A noteworthy feature of the museum is the clay tablet here, inscribed with the descriptions of exhibited artifacts inside the clay tablet. The Indian Museum at Kolkata, the first museum of India, was founded by the Asiatic Society in 1840. Nathaniel Wallich, a Danish botanist, was the founder and the first curator of the museum. The photograph of the museum seen here is dated to 1905. The museum has three main departments: arts, archaeology, and anthropology. Other affiliated departments are conservation, publication, photography, exhibition, presentation, model making, training, library, and security. Every field mentioned here requires expert personnel with specialized skills. For example, architects, you require engineers, historians, archaeologists, museum curators, sociologists, archive management professionals, legal experts, skilled photographers, etc. Of course, this is just a representative list. The help of experts from many more fields is required. These experts need to have adequate knowledge of the ancient sites, historical background of the structural remains and artifacts. Projects in the field of applied history can create various opportunities for these professionals. I hope you understood the chapter. Thank you, students.